How's everybody tonight? It's been kind of a good couple of days, right? We've had the NFL draft, some new content to watch. We're finally getting a couple of new releases tonight and something new to open, something new to watch. Not bad. Not bad for a couple of days under quarantine, right? All right, so before we actually get started ripping, there's a little information I like to go over. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. So first up there deals with my feedback, and basically it works like this. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. And of course, the second thing there is to say thank you. Always appreciate you being here, breaking, chatting, hanging out with me, spending part of this Friday night while we open some new releases. Yay! This is what it looks like in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, Sunday night, are off nights. Monday night, we're going to come back and break Tribute Baseball by the full case. And it'll start a little bit later than normal, 9:15 Eastern. So just 15 minutes later than normal. And 6:15 Pacific. I think that's the last I have of Tribute Baseball. I decided to sell off the loose boxes because nobody really wanted to break them anyway. But that's the last full case I have, I think. On Tuesday night, we're going to open a 2020 Gold Rush autograph full-size football helmet, and then we're going to open limited football first off the line. Now, there's only 4 boxes of that because that's all I could buy at the time I ordered it, I believe. But hey, it's first off the line. It'll have some exclusive content. Should be a lot of fun. On Wednesday night, we're going to break Heritage Baseball, which we haven't broken really since it came out, probably. And it will be the start of a new case on that. And we'll dig into a little Heritage Wednesday. As far as what we're breaking tonight, there's a few things to know. First off is the order. Definitive Baseball will be first because it's pretty quick. And then Flash Baseball will be our second break of the night. I'm anticipating that cannot be break number 2, though, by the way. This just came out today, so I don't know why I have break number 2 typed in there. That's obviously some kind of typo. We'll fix that. Anyway, this stuff is due to ship out approximately Wednesday. Now, as always, if I can get something out sooner, which I may be able to because this doesn't have a ton of cards in it, of course I'm going to do that. And it's plus or minus a day because every once in a while something unexpected happens, and that could slide it a day in the opposite direction. The other thing you need to know about these breaks tonight, if you get skunked in either break, meaning you do not hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you are still going to get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it for any teams you have that did not hit a single card of any sort. And those are tracked for a rolling 90-day period. In this case, though, since it's a paid shipping break, it's just going to ship out when the rest of the break goes out anyway. Along with, if you had others that were pending from past breaks that maybe were part of free shipping breaks, they would, of course, go with it as well. So first up tonight, we are all paid up on Definitive Thank You. And it is a 3-box case of 2020 Definitive Baseball. Of course, this is break number 1. It just came out today. We're opening it tonight, the same night it ended on eBay, which is Friday night, the 24th of April. You've got your team names there on one side. The eBay user ID of each winning bidder is across from their team there on the opposite side. And of course, we'll put a new spreadsheet up when we get ready to do Flash. That spreadsheet that you see right now deals only with Definitive, our first break of the night. Now, the next thing I need to do here before we're actually going to get ready to roll is change up the focus. Yeah, I'm getting ready to make your background a little blurry, but I don't want you to worry about that. You're going to be able to see what you need to see. That might be a little too far. Let's do it like that. Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood. Basically, it just lets us look at the cards up closer when we do it that way. Cardboard Chasers, hi. You said, you said it's a tremendous product. You're not wrong. This is one of the more expensive products that Topps produces. It's not obviously the most expensive, but it is one of the more expensive products. It's a very, very high-end product, and it's hard to get. So most of the time, a lot of breakers, well, I shouldn't say most of the time, but I will say many breakers will do Definitive just as 1-box breaks, not as a whole case, because it's expensive. it's hard to make your money back. In fact, many years, even as nice as this product is, when I do it by the full case, there's lots of years where I actually end up losing money on it after I pay eBay and PayPal their giant percentages. But I still would rather take that chance and break it as a full case. I don't really break it one box at a time most of the time, and nor can I ever get in it, which is my same problem tonight. I do this every time. I can never get the box open. I cut it in the right place. I think I'm pulling it together at the same time, and somehow I never am, and I can never get one side or the other side open. I know. It's sad, isn't it? Remedial. It's remedial box opening skills. Cardboard chasers, you have got the Dodgers in here. See, they should come open at the same time so you can just slide them out, but I don't know. I think a normal person could do that. I just can't. So the Dodgers, huh? We'll see what we can find for them. Let me get some sleeves out on the table here so that we can get ready for our definitive cards and see what awaits us in here. It's always a lot of fun to break definitive because there's always interesting stuff to be found. All right, and of course that's just the little, informational card on the top that tells you what you're opening, which in this instance is definitive. Okay, so the very first card we see, it's a nice relic, and it is numbered to 30. And it is headed to the Milwaukee Brewers. You've got a Ryan Braun relic for Milwaukee. First thing that we see tonight. And the second definitive, it happens to be numbered to 50. We've got a relic once again. And this one goes to Max Kepler and the Twins. And you know what? I'm going to just tweak this one more little second here. I'm still thinking that just didn't look quite as sharp as I wanted it to look when we held it up. I think that looks better. This one is a sweet little hit right here. It is a framed Juan Soto, numbered to 15, headed to the Nationals. Fantastic 4-color relic. Of course, you've got the on-card signature and the frame. It is a nice little hit. I will point out that these frames often have some imperfections that you will find around the edges and corners of them. It can be anything from pitting to minor scratches, etc. And it's not on all of them, but it is very common on any of the framed top stuff, whether it is in here or Gold Label or any of their other products. Often those little frames have a few issues here and there. So this is a Jeff Bagwell, and it goes to the Houston Astros. It is numbered to 10, and of course, again, a framed card. And we have a duel coming up, Chris Paddack and Tatis. Wow. Padres, that is a sweet hit for you, my friends. Yeah, that is a really nice dual autograph with Fernando Tatis and Chris Paddack. Where's our number on that? Down there in that lower left corner, I believe it says to 35, if I read it correctly. Behind that, the Yankees are very happy because they just hit an Andy Pettitte numbered to 50 as well. If I would turn the card the right way, you could see the 250 part of it, the numbering on it. So, oh, wait a minute, though. I said Yankees. He's in an Astros uniform on that. I'm sorry, guys. That's Astros. I'm so used to seeing that and going Yankees. I didn't even pay attention the first time. Sorry. That is the Astros, not the Yankees. Houston gets that hit. Dylan Cease, numbered to 25, headed to the White Sox. And on the bottom, wow, how about this, Angels? You just made your price of admission numbered to 15. That is a sweet, sweet Mike Trout relic and autograph for the Angels. So if you had the Angels, that's exactly what you were hoping for. So you can sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the break now. You can. Your sweating is over. So not bad for a box number 1, was it? Not bad at all to get box number 1 there. And once again, that's just the little card that just says definitive that sits on the top there. Okay, Miguel Sano brings us our first 1 of 1 tonight. Maybe we'll find others, maybe we won't, but we've at least got 1. It's going to Minnesota with the letter, of course, on there, numbered to 1 of 1 for Minnesota, part of the nameplate collection, technically, that relic is. Numbered to 30, Michael Chavis, with a good-looking relic for the Red Sox. Well, all the relics in here are usually pretty nice because, well, it's a really high-end set. They better be, right? We'd all be pretty mad if they weren't. Rhys Hoskins, numbered to 25, and you've got an inscription on there as well, Ring the Bell, and that goes to the Phillies. I did not look to see who had the Phillies tonight. I don't know if it's Jay Allen or not. I know I cut and pasted it onto the spreadsheet, but listen, guys, I don't notice who's who on that. I'm always in a time crunch, and I'm just cutting and pasting like crazy without even paying that much attention to who the usernames are, but if he does have it, that'll make him happy. If he doesn't, it will make him sad. Chicago Cubs, Ryan Sandberg, and the Cubbies, another nice one. Numbered to 30, of course, a framed autograph there. And next up is a redemption. You probably saw it back there a second ago. But for those of you who didn't have eagle eyes and catch it, you're going to have to wait a minute because I leave them face down until the end of the break. And then we'll flip it over and check it out, go to the Topps website, learn more about it, etc. Numbered to 10. This time I do have it right. The Yankees and Posada. A while ago I tried to give one to the Yankees that didn't belong to them, but this one, it does belong to them. Nice hit, numbered to 10. Ah, the dude, you've got the Phillies tonight. So yeah, you're liking that hit you got. Cool. And JAS, is it JAS Braves or Joss Braves? Not sure which way you pronounce it, but hi to you. And Anthony's here too as well in chat, so welcome, guys. The Oakland A's and the ever-present A.J. Puck. He is in everything this year. Numbered 250 in definitive. Buster Posey. Oh, you don't get a lot of Buster Posey. That is numbered to 10 for the San Francisco Giants. And that's a really nice hit. So, as well it should be. We expect those kinds of hits in definitive. It's expensive for a reason, right? So we're headed into our last box of definitive, so we'll go ahead and say what we usually say, which is last box mojo. And of course, we've already had some excellent mojo from this case, but we'll see if the mojo will maybe deliver for us one more time here in the last box and hopefully bring forth a little fire. The first thing I see is headed to the Rangers, and it's Elvis Andrus, numbered to 30, or Andrews. I can never say it. It sounds like Andrews, but not exactly Andrews, and I always don't get it out right. But anyway, you know who he is. Despite the fact that I butcher his name regularly. That goes to the Texas Rangers. Numbered to 50, Miguel Sano and the Minnesota Twins. That's your second Sano relic for the Twins. The other one was a 1 of 1, though. Autograph, numbered to 50, brings you, Garcia Parra. I butcher, yeah, another name I butcher. This goes to the Red Sox, and that is, again, quite a nice hit. One you don't pull super often. Framed autograph. Who have we here? Why, it's none other than Cal Ripken Jr., numbered to 30, making the Baltimore Orioles quite happy, I expect. Got your man Cal Ripken Jr. Lots of money we've seen tonight. Let's let the fun keep coming. There's the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso, numbered to 10 for the Mets. And the Phillies are busy tonight. How about Steve Carlton to add to your haul? numbered to 50. Nice pinstripe relic, and of course your autograph on there. And Philadelphia has another good hit. We're about to make the Dodgers happy. They've been patiently waiting. How about this man, your rookie pitcher, Dustin May, numbered 250. And his hair doesn't look as wild in that picture, does it? Usually it looks really wild. It doesn't look as wild in that picture. It's kind of disappointing in a way. Garrett Cole, Houston Astros. Very nice. Last Box Mojo delivers there. Numbered to 25 for the Astros and Garrett Cole. And last but certainly not least, you have another Juan Soto. If you have the Nationals, this is your second Juan Soto. This one with an inscription on it. Keep it tight, keep it right. Numbered to 35 for the Nationals. But, of course, we still have one more thing, and that would be our redemption. So we're still yet going to make somebody happy. Let's find out who it is. We have got, dual autograph, Buster Posey, Will Clark. Nice. San Francisco, what? It's unusual to get one Buster Posey, but guess what? They weren't happy with just one, were they? No. The Giants said, give us another Buster Posey and then add Will Clark. So there you go, Giants. We will, of course, go over to the Topps website just to put it up on the screen so people don't have to take my word for it that is, in fact, a Giants card. So we'll do that in just a second. And then when we come back, of course, we will recap our hits here. But first things first, we need to wander over here to this Topps website. So let's get that done. All right, Definitive Baseball. There we go. And we're looking for dual autograph collection as our card set. It shouldn't be too hard to find, hopefully. And as I say that, it'll be the last one we see. No, it's not good. Okay. And what is our card number on this? DAC PC. So is it going to be down in the P's somewhere, I guess? DAC PC. There we go. Will Clark, Buster Posey. And you can see, of course, both our San Francisco Giants, which we knew, but I don't want to make anybody take my word for it. I always like to put it up there if it's available. Okay, here we go. Recapping. Dual autograph, Posey and Clark, San Francisco Giants. Redemption. Some relics. For the Twins, it is Miguel Sano. For the Rangers, you have Elvis Andrus. Yeah, I still got it wrong. Michael Chavis and the Red Sox. Excuse me. And there's another Miguel Sano, but guess what? That one's a 1/1. Part of the nameplate, Minnesota Twins. Number 250, you've got a Max Kepler. Minnesota Twins were on fire in the relic category tonight. Number 230, it is Ryan Braun for the Brewers. We'll look at our framed autographs next. You've got a nice Cal Ripken Jr. to 30 for the Orioles. The Cubbies get one, also numbered to 30 with Sandberg. Numbered to 10, you have Jeff Bagwell going to the Astros. And then that sweet little Juan Soto card. That's a nice looking card. It is numbered to 15 for the Washington Nationals. And speaking of Juan Soto and the Washington Nationals, yeah, why not just have another one? This one is numbered to 35. So Nationals, you did all right in here. Handsome looking card for Garrett Cole, numbered to 25 with that big relic and nice orange seam down it, going to Houston. Dustin May, that's numbered to 50 for the Dodgers. Steve Carlton, there's another handsome relic with a red pinstripe in it, numbered to 50 for Phillies. The Mets get a nice Pete Alonso, numbered to 10, so can't mess around with those high numbered things. Got 1 to 10. All right, Garcia Parra, which is not quite the way you say it, but anyway, it's Red Sox to 50. Sweet little Buster Posey. That's right. You got a Buster Posey here, numbered to 10. And then you've got a redemption for him, too, if you've got the San Francisco Giants. A.J. Puck came out for the Oakland A's. For the Yankees, we saw Posada. That one is low numbered as well to 10. The Phillies had a second hit to 25. It's Rhys Hoskins. This beautiful card, numbered to 15, happens to be the one and only Mike Trout for the Angels. Dylan Cease to 25 for the White Sox. For the Astros, Andy Pettitte. The Astros had a really good break quietly, didn't they? Numbered to 50. They kind of snuck in the back door and did well. And then there's this card, which I happen to also like a lot. It is numbered to 35. It goes to the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. and Chris Paddock. All right, so there is our case of definitive baseball. Yay, I think we got some good stuff in there. Made it worth our while anyway. We are next going to be rolling into Leaf Flash Baseball. We did have some unpaid stuff. I don't know if I still do, so I'm going to go check that out. While I'm checking that out, I'm going to just let you look at the shipping info page again. Because you know what? People log in and out all the time, and I'd say there's definitely some people watching now that didn't see that before. That's because that's always the case. And looks like we did get paid up. Yay, life is good. Makes me happy. We can keep right on trucking here. So, of course, both of our breaks tonight, paid shipping breaks, the one we just finished, definitive, the one we're about to do, Flash Baseball, both should be out the door approximately Wednesday. That is plus or minus a day, so could go a day earlier, could go a day later, may go right on the day. I typically try to avoid the day later scenarios, but sometimes unavoidable things happen, especially these days. And if you get skunked in either break tonight, meaning you do not hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, although there is no base in any of our breaks tonight, it is all hits. But anyway, if you get skunked, you are still going to get a package in the mail. It's going to have consolation card or cards in it, and it is going to ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door because it is a paid shipping break. So we are headed into Leaf Flash Baseball. And this is a full case break. It is break number 1 because this just came out today as well. It's a 12-box case. It ended tonight on eBay. It's release night, Friday night, the 24th of April. And once again, you will find team names on one side and our eBay user ID across from each team there on the opposite side. Now, the thing you need to know about these Leaf products, not just this one, but any of the Leaf products, they're not licensed. And you're thinking, well, what difference does that make? Well, it means that they don't have the team name printed on it. You probably know this already. And it doesn't have the team name or the city or anything like that on it. And sometimes the players are pictured in collegiate uniforms. Sometimes they're in all-star uniforms. Sometimes they're in their minor league uniforms. It can really just be kind of all over the place. So the uniforms don't really give you a clue either. So here's what we do. It goes to the team that that player is associated with as of right now in time, today, tonight, right now, at the time of the break. So let's just say, for instance, this wouldn't happen, but if, for instance, somebody were on the Cincinnati Reds tonight and they got traded tomorrow to the Yankees, wouldn't matter. It would still go to the Reds because they're on the Reds right now tonight. Now, if somebody were on the Cincinnati Reds, let's say last Friday, and they got traded last Friday to the Yankees, then they would go, of course, to the Yankees tonight because that would be their current team. Now, the other thing I will tell you is I may not remember all of the teams. And some of them I have jotted down. Some of them I may remember. Honestly, I haven't opened a draft product in a while. So I'd say some of this I may have to refresh my own memory as well. So if there are any questions about anything, I will go look it up before I ship it out. So yeah, that's how that will work. And I use MILB, which is the official website for minor league baseball, and or MLB.com, the official site, of course, for Major League Baseball, to help us determine if there's a question about where somebody goes. Should be able to find it on one or both of those websites. So that's how that's going to work. As you can see, I'm taking all the plastic off first, and I'm going to cut all the seals. So once we start rolling, we can keep on trucking, and we will not have to stop and do this one box at a time. I would rather just get all the delay out up front, and then once we get rolling, we can just keep right on trucking. This product is all hits, no base in here. All the cards are already in top loaders and sleeves, so we don't have to even slow down for that. So as a whole, it's considering the number of hits and the number of boxes, it's really not a terribly long break. So, but usually have some fun stuff in it. Lots of good stuff to find in Leaf products generally. They're often low numbered, and they are on-card autographs. Occasionally you find redemptions, not an extraordinary number generally. And most of the time they fulfill their redemptions pretty quickly. I mean, there have been instances certainly where people have had to wait, but for the most part, you don't really have to wait too long usually if you hit one. And hey, we're just all happy to have some new stuff to open, aren't we? Of course, this was ordered a long time ago before anybody knew what our circumstances were going to be. So unfortunately, I don't have a ton of it. In fact, I probably have less this year than I would have in a normal year because the original release date had it bumped up against a lot of other baseball that was all coming out at the same time. So I had ordered less than normal. Wouldn't that always be the case? So, yikes. Yeah, that's no fun. John is here. Hi, John. Who have you got tonight? Who's your rooting interest tonight? All right, we are starting off with Tariq. And is it Skubal? You know I butcher them, okay? We all know I do. So you're just going to have to forgive me in advance that I'm going to butcher a bunch of them. I believe he is the Detroit Tigers. I know where this man goes. That is Nick Lodolo. He heads to my Cincinnati Reds, and that is numbered 225. Then we have Shea Langeliers, numbered 250. And again, guys, I'm telling you where I believe these people go or where I last knew that they went. I will double check everything. So if there were any trades or changes or whatever, of course, I am telling you that what I'm reading out, I believe to be correct, but subject to change if someone has been traded and I don't remember that. Okay, basically. And Langeliers is the Braves. Then we have Nasim Nunez up next. And Nasim, I've got to take a little peek. I don't remember where he goes. I'm sure I have him written down, though. I have him as a Marlin. Next up, Sam Huff. Sam is numbered to 50, and I don't remember Sam Huff. I don't remember where Sam Huff goes. Straight up, don't remember. Gavin Lux is a Dodger, and that is an unnumbered Gavin Lux headed to the Dodgers. Oh, John, you have the Reds, the Rangers, and the Diamondbacks. Well, you're already off to a good start with that Lodolo then. And if we had Stanglover in here, he could probably, he usually knows these checklists like backwards and forwards, but I guess he's not in here with us tonight, so. Yeah, so let me address this here for DDH, is saying, well, if you go to one of the group break checklists, they break it down by teams. Yes, that is true. There are websites that break them down by teams. They are not always correct. I'm going to be the first one to tell you they're not always correct, and they don't always follow necessarily the same scenario that I'm telling you. As in, let's say, for instance, that Shea Langeliers is the Braves and he got traded next week to somebody else. They do not always necessarily update that to reflect that he's been traded. He might be left as the Braves on their website. So I do not use third-party websites to determine what a current team is. Okay, guys, when I do it, I'm going to check MILB.com and MLB.com only. And that will be our determining factor. It will not be one of the third-party websites on a product like this. This is Joe Ryan. It is numbered to 25. The last I know, he was the Tampa Bay Rays. Logan Davidson comes up next. Logan is numbered to 50, and he is headed to the Oakland A's. He's an A. I started to say Kansas City, and I started to say Chiefs. But Logan Davidson is actually the A's. Matthew Lugo comes out next. He does not appear to be numbered. He is a Red Sox. And we have Ethan Hearn. Ethan is numbered to 15. I don't remember Ethan. Let me see if I wrote him down anywhere. I might have. I did, as the Cubs. Ryan Garcia, that is numbered to 25. It is on a Foundations card set, so that's a little different than some of the other card sets we've seen so far. That is the Texas Rangers. Riley Green. How about that? Little Riley Green coming out for the Detroit Tigers. Oh, John, you said Sam Huff is a Ranger. Okay, yeah. Again, you know I'm going to go check all that, guys, but not just what you're telling me, but what I'm telling you, too. I'm always going to go update all of it after we do the first break so that we have the updated list for future breaks as well. Corey Lee for the Astros, numbered to 25. Followed by Nick Quintana. That is numbered to 50. That's another one on the Foundations card set. And Nick Quintana is, who is he? Tigers. How about a little one-of-one printing plate? Yeah, I like those. And that is a Will Wilson, and it is on a flash forward card set. Will Wilson, one-of-one printing plate for the Angels. And who is that? Say is that Cameron Meisner? Who is that? Yes, Cameron Meisner. For some reason, I couldn't read that. My vision is terrible. But anyway. So, Cameron Meisner. I don't see any numbering on that one, so I'm going to say it is not numbered. And I got to take a little peek. I don't remember him. Marlins, Miami Marlins for Cameron Meisner. Noah Song. Noah comes out for the Red Sox on a Foundations. Jared Kelenic. That is the Mariners and numbered 250. John, what was the number on the Garcia? Oh, I have no idea. We, of course, do recap this, so you'll get another look at it, but I do not know. Oh, Stang Lover, you are here. You think Will Wilson, are you saying Will Wilson has been traded, that he's not the Angels? Okay, then I'll need to, well, of course, I'm going to check it all anyway, but just for the purpose of saying that right now, for anybody who's listening and heard me just call it as an Angel, apparently that may not be right. That may be the San Francisco Giants now, possibly for the Will Wilson. So Josh Smith is numbered to 15. And Josh, I don't remember either. Let me look him up here. Yankees, I should remember him, but I didn't. And then Joshua Mears, that one is unnumbered, headed to the Padres. Josh Wolf, the Mets, numbered to 25. Hudson Head, numbered to 50 for the Padres. Michael Tolia, numbered to 10, should be the Colorado Rockies. And Hunter Bishop, San Francisco Giants, numbered to 50. I see a redemption up there. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have that, why I don't remember that Will Wilson trade. I take your word for it, Stang Lover, but for whatever reason, I don't remember that Will Wilson trade. So, in my head, I'm still thinking Angels. So I don't know where I must have been absent that day, as they say. I don't remember it. But anyway, of course, you know I look them all up, but I absolutely take your word for it as well. That is Trey Fletcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Here is a Matt Wallner. Matt is numbered to 50. And let me take a little peek at Matt. Matt, Minnesota Twins. Is this numbered anywhere? Not on the front, not on the back either, I don't guess. And that's Ryan Jensen for the Cubbies. Christian Robinson, numbered to 50. That is the Diamondbacks. Greg Jones, numbered to 25. And Greg Jones goes where? Where does he go? Tampa Bay Rays, I think. Dylan Carlson is out behind that to finish up that box. And Dylan Carlson will go to the St. Louis Cardinals. Stang Lover, you're waiting on Pirates and Twins. Oh, there's been a ton of Twins, haven't? Oh, no, I'm thinking the last break. I'm thinking of Definitive. I'm like, oh, we've seen a ton of Twins. Yeah, that was Definitive. Sorry. All right, so you need Pirates and Twins. Okay. All right, we'll do our best here. Nathan Patterson, numbered to 25. And Nathan Patterson, the Oakland A's. Cameron Cannon, numbered to 10. Cameron Cannon goes to the Red Sox. Davis Wenzel goes to the Rangers. Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar goes, why don't I remember Gunnar? The Orioles. I know that one too, but it just blanked on me. George Kirby. That one is numbered to 50. Headed to the Mariners. C.J. Abrams to 50. Now, was he part of that trade, guys? C.J. Abrams was a Padre. But did he get traded? Or is he still there? Possibly Padres on C.J. Abrams. For some reason, I have in my head that he might be not there. But I don't know. We'll see. You want a Nolan Gorman and a Zach Thompson to make you happy for the Cardinals? All right, well, I will do my best to hit one or both of those for you. We'll ask the Mojo to deliver it and see what we get. Instead, we have Levi Kelly to 50. That is Diamondbacks. Dre Jameson behind that is unnumbered, and the Dre Jameson should be Diamondbacks as well, I believe. Braden Schumach to 25. What is this? Just like a whole box of... That was the Braves. Ryan Nelson. That's like a whole box of guys that I can't remember where they go. Ryan Nelson is the Diamondbacks. God, that's 3 for them out of this box, isn't it? Quinn Priester numbered to 25, and Quinn goes to the Pirates. So that would be Stang Lover. Brett Baty numbered to 25. That's the Mets. All right. You said C.J. Abrams is still a Padre. Okay. That's what I had him in my head as a Padre, but for some reason there was a nagging little thought that maybe that had changed. I don't know. Aaron Schunk, Rockies, numbered to 50. There's your Nolan Gorman you're waiting on for your St. Louis Cardinals. And he is numbered to 50. Boy, look at that. Jack took up all the possible space he could take, didn't he? Yes, he did. Jack Kochano. How do you say that? Kochanowicz? Kochanowicz to 25. That is the Angels. And then we have a flash forward that is Michael Busch for the Dodgers. Nico Hornerer to 25 for the Cubbies. Hunter Bishop, that's a bookend Hunter Bishop for the Giants. All right, I see on the horizon here Isaiah Campbell. And let me just take a little peek. I don't remember that one. For the Mariners is Isaiah Campbell. And there's your Zach Thompson. So look at that. You're feeling pretty happy now, aren't you, DDH? I know you are. That's another one for the Cardinals. Flash forward Will Wilson again, which to me still just I just don't remember him not being the Angels, but I mean, you're not thinking of like a different Will Wilson, are you, Stang Lover, right? I mean, you're sure it's that Will Wilson? I mean, I guess maybe, but I don't know. Kyron Paris is out next. And Kyren Paris is going to where? The Angels. And Yvonne Johnson, numbered to 50. Yvonne Johnson, doesn't he go to my Cincinnati Reds? Yeah, he does, I think. Bobby Witt Jr., numbered to 25, Kansas City Royals. Yeah, I have to stop and think through some of these because sometimes I think, God, did we trade? Did we trade him? Do we still have him? We traded a bunch of guys, the Reds did, but I believe we still have Yvonne. Pretty sure we do. Logan Wyatt, numbered to 25. And Logan, I'm taking a little peek here, make sure I don't tell you wrong. The Giants. Alek Manoah comes out next. We see him a lot. He goes to the Oakland A's. No. Oh, Alek Manoah is the Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Matthew Allen. I don't remember him. I probably have him written down. The Mets. And then we have Cody Hosey, and that is the Dodgers. Behind that, there comes a little TJ. I've never known how to say his last name, either Sycamore or something probably somewhat, maybe similar to that, to the Yankees. Adley, very nice, numbered to 10. If you've got the Orioles, that's exactly who you wanted, and you got him numbered to 10. Very nice hit with the Adley Rutschman. Very, very nice indeed. All right, we have got 2 boxes left to go. And hang on 1 second here. Just one hot little second. All right, this is Christian Cairo, numbered to 50. And that is the Indians. Maybe the first Indian we've seen tonight, is it? Cody Bolton for the Pirates. That is numbered to 10. Followed by Drew Waters. And Drew is the Braves. Matt Gorski. Matt's a pretty good little hit. And wasn't numbered. Goes to the Pirates as well, so Stanglover's starting to feel, happier. There's Freudis Nova, because I know he was cussing back there in the background. I just know he was. He was like, rah, 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 rah. Nova goes to the Astros. There's Josh Young, numbered to 15, and Josh Young is the Rangers. And that brings us to our last box mojo. Let's see who's in here. Oh, nice way to start. Giants did really well tonight, by the way. There is Joey Bart, numbered to 50. Reese, little Reese Hines. That should be going also to my little Cincinnati Reds. And Sammy Siani goes right behind him. So look at that, coming on strong here at the back. Although Sammy Siani's a Pirate, isn't he? Sorry, I'm thinking of a different Sammy. Sammy Siani's Pirate. Tyler Freeman, numbered to 10. That's the Indians. Tyler Callahan, numbered to 25. That's my Cincinnati Reds. And then Riley Green, numbered to 50. And did we see a Riley Green a while ago? I think we did. I think that's 2 Riley Greens for the Tigers. I think that was the second one. Okay, so we're going to recap this. I'm not going to read all that stuff off again because, well, it would be just like doing the breakover. But what I am going to do is do a quick little flip through everything again so that you guys can all get another look at the front and back. So if something belongs to you, this is going to give you another opportunity if you want to check out the numbering or any of that. As a reminder, these go to their current teams, the team they are on as of right now, this point in time, April the 24th of 2020. And of course, the teams that I announced in the break are the teams that I believe to be correct. But the ones, when I go back and verify it all on MLB.com and MILB.com, if I find an error, of course it will be corrected and it will go to the correct team. Will Wilson being an example of that. I really don't even remember him being traded. And I know he was because Stanglover said he was, and I believe and trust Stanglover for sure. But I just don't remember it. Usually when one like that comes up, I can think back, oh yeah, I do remember that was part of the XYZ trade, and I just wasn't thinking of it. But for him, I don't even remember who he was part of the trade for. So I just missed that one altogether somehow. But hey, it happens. There's a lot of players to remember. And I'm old. My brain's old and tired and full of draft information for the NFL, trying to remember all those new players and their new teams. And it overloads an old, tired brain, I tell you. It does. I try. And Stanglover was uncharacteristically quiet tonight. Are you having a not good day, Stanglover? I think we did pretty well for you right at the end, didn't we? So I thought we did kind of okay for you, but maybe you're multitasking. That's a possibility. I would be multitasking. I'd be watching, if I were watching this break, not doing it, but watching it, I would also be probably watching the NFL draft and searching online for disinfectant wipes. All simultaneously. Yeah, it's like they've become gold, haven't they? You could like barter with disinfectant wipes. I know, it's crazy. So I do have a little bit more of this product, not much. I think maybe just 2 more cases of it, really not an extraordinary amount. So we will, of course, break it again at some point next week, a time or two, and we still haven't had any update as to when any additional new products are going to be showing up from Panini or from Topps. There is a new Leaf product, I believe, that is next week, but it's one that I don't remember if I ordered or not. I think it's Leaf Best of Sports, maybe. And some years I order that, and some years I don't. I need to go back through my order history and see if I ordered it this year or not. So we might have that as a new release next week, but I wouldn't really totally swear to it because I just don't remember if I ordered it. But I think it's next Friday that's supposed to come out. So, all right, there you go. There's the break. There's the recap. I am going to put the spreadsheet information up on the screen one more time. If you missed it earlier, if you were watching the tape delay and you're here for just the replay, here's your chance to get your shipping information. And then right behind that, we'll take a look at our break schedule for the next few days. So Wednesday, that's the anticipated shipping date. As always, that can be sooner or even a day later if something unexpected happens, but hope and anticipate it would be out the door on Wednesday, if not sooner. And of course, if you got skunked in either break tonight, meaning you did not hit a card at all of any sort, you are still going to get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it, and it will be shipping out when the rest of the break goes out the door. We always do it that way for paid shipping breaks. And as far as the days ahead, tomorrow night, Sunday night, both will be off nights. We'll come back on Monday night with Tribute Baseball by the full case. And that will break just a slight bit later than normal, 9:15 Eastern, 6:15 Pacific for that one. On Tuesday night, a 2020 Gold Rush autographed full-size football helmet and a 4-box break of limited football first off the line edition. I know, it's only 4 boxes, but that's all I got, man. That's all they gave me when that product came out. Then on Wednesday, it will be a half case of 2020 Topps Heritage Baseball, and that will be the start of a new case. And that's as far as we've gotten. So there'll be new listings going up, of course, over the weekend that will take us through Thursday and Friday. But from my standpoint, I am wrapped up until Monday. So I hope that you will come back and see me again on Monday night, or if not, then sometime soon. In the meantime, please enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home, and we will see you the next time. Bye now.